Hi everybody, Merry Christmas. Hope you're having a lovely time. Was that the sound of my printer? Testing the printer out. Print the labels for the jukebox. Wasn't working, but now it's working. Anyway, hopefully some of you have been into the shop and seen the jukebox working by the time I put this video out. So this is a Christmas quiz video. So there's going to be 3 rounds, so 3 separate videos, and then I'll put the results out on Instagram or whatever. I'll work it out. What I thought I'd do was I'd do some, keep it, interesting, keep it kind of achievable, not too not too difficult and not too smug and record shop kind of clever. There are some difficult bits in here and some fun. So if you want to partake, have some fun. 3 rounds. First round, this one is going to be part album covers. I'm going to show you parts of album covers, and you need to write down the name of the album and then the artist. But to name the album predominantly, I'll give you some clues. Okay, so there's 12 in this round, and then there's going to be another round of it's to do with records that I've got in the shop. So how many, I did a thing last year about how many records I seem to accumulate in the shop, with like stuff like the Moody Blues and things like that. It's going to be based on that. It's going to be questions about those artists, some inevitable artists. That should be fun. That's the next one. That'll be a next video, and then I'll do another video after that, which is basically, I didn't know whether to do it, but I'm going to do it. It's just basically going to be guess a song from the drum intro or the drum part, because I just want to play the drums and show off. I'm not a good drummer, so so that might make life harder for both of us. All right, so stick around for that one, because that one will be fun. So I should put all these 3 out in the same go. So look, the format for this one is you're probably going to have to be on your pause button. I've set this up really badly. I'm kind of leaning and it's awkward. Did that print? No, I don't think it printed. That's annoying. Anyway, I'll go back to that. If you see handwritten stuff in the jukebox, it's because it hasn't worked. So I've got, here's an example. So I will show you a album sleeve, part album sleeve like this. I'll hold it up. You can pause it and you can guess, right? I won't reveal it today, but this is an example. So obviously that one is going to be Crosby, Stills and Nash. Okay. So sorry, we're going to have to go off screen, which is probably a good thing, because I've got the albums all over here and I don't want to show them. All right. Everybody ready? And there will be a message in the answers. There's no points for this. You can come in and show off and say you got them all. No cheating. You can go on the internet and get a lot of answers for these questions, but don't do that. It's Christmas. So have a drink, or don't have a drink, whatever your tipple might be. Tea, water, beer, whatever. Argue with the family, and try and show off your musical knowledge. And then what you want to do is get the people who are real musos, and then watch them get stuff wrong, and then go, oh no, I thought he was talking about the American release or something like that. So you ready? First one, 3 minutes in, first one. Okay, here we go. So let me give you some information about this album. 1973, it's in the soul genre, and it won the Grammy for Album of the Year. Okay? Pause it now because I'm getting the next one. Alright. First one of 12. I haven't tested this, by the way, so if the names do appear in the title, if like something obvious comes up, I'll just turn it around and say, oh, this is the bottom right part of the sleeve or something. Alright, number 2. Okay, 1991 alt rock debut album for this band. Yeah, pause it now, get the next one. I have to move them out of the way. I think this one might be a bit obvious, so I might have to turn it on its side. Yeah, it's going to be a bit obvious. Okay, this is going to be a bit obvious. So, this one's a bit obvious if I put the album normal. So what I've got is I've got the album cover and I've turned it 90 degrees anti-clockwise. Okay. So it would be the bottom right-hand corner of the sleeve I'm going to show you. So it would be like this. Okay, pretty obvious, isn't it? 1974, hard rock. It's got my favourite song on by this band. That doesn't help you, but I'd get it. Famous 1970s, well, still going now, some would argue. One of the tracks featured in Baby Driver. How about that? Yeah, 1974, hard rock. Pretty obvious, yeah? One of my favourite bands ever. What's the next one? I'm doing this on the fly and putting them in and then seeing what they look like and determining. Yeah, I think this could do. Yeah, alright. Next one, you ready? Question number 4 of 12. There's me, all my notes over there, if you can't see. Alright, 1974. Not really getting up much to date, are we? 1974, jazz folk. Not jazz, but jazzy folky stuff. And it's the most successful album by this artist. Alright, pause it. Go for the next one. Just putting it in its sleeve, please wait. Watcher. Oh, this is a bit obvious if I do it that way. Alright, how about that way? Oh no, that's really obvious. Is that obvious? I might have to do the back cover of this one. I think I'll have to do the back cover because it's really obvious on the front cover. Okay, yeah, alright. Okay, you ready? Oh, just showed you. Oh well, alright, I might as well show you the back cover. There's the back cover. 1969 Jazz Fusion. 5 of 6 of the songs are instrumental on this one. And I think I've just showed you the front cover, but this is the back cover. So get the album in front of you, flip it round. This is the top left of the cover, okay, of the back. Alright. I'm an idiot, just showed you that one, haven't I? Right, what's next? So what question was that? That was number 5. Right, this is going to be quite hard. Let's give you the bottom. This is a bit easier. Okay, so this is the bottom right portion of this cover. So I'll show you. This is, so it would be like this, but you get a big clue from what's written on there. So this is 1969 Jazz live album, and the main track of this. It's not that well known an album. I don't even think it was released in the UK. I think this is the US only release, or US and Europe. But it wasn't released in Britain. But I've got it in my shop, and anybody who's been in my shop has heard me bang on about it. But it was sampled, the main track was sampled by the Beastie Boys on Ill Communication. Okay, you should be able to guess from the label there. Alright? Even if you just look up Ill Communication samples, well, there'll be a load of them, won't there? This is a bit of a hard one as well, and I can't show you the top. I'm gonna have to again show you the bottom. This gives you a good idea. So, you ready? Enjoying yourself? Fun? No? You turned it off already just to get into the Terry's Chocolate Orange and watch the Morecambe and Wise Christmas special again? It's understandable. All right, that was question 6 halfway through. Should we have a half-time review? It's fun-ish, I guess. Right, back to it. Second half. This, and that's the bottom right hand, that's how you'd see the album cover. 1975 glam, rock pop glam. 5th album by these, well, the 2 main people in the band are brothers from the US. This is not their most famous album by any means, but they did amazing album covers, amazing songs, but the album covers were also unbelievably good. Alright, it's not their most famous album. Okay, how's it going? I think I'm going to do the bottom of this cover as well. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so we're on to question number 8. You really, if this is your genre, you'll have no problem getting this. It's the most famous album in its genre. So the genre is dub. Alright, and that's what you'd see. And this is 1976 dub, recorded by the most famous producer and his in-house band in Kingston, Jamaica. Okay. Oh, sorry, you see that? So that's how you see the album. So that's the bottom right of the album. It's amazing. That is a fantastic album. How are we all doing? You're going to have to pause it if you... Yeah, this one's... Don't forget to write down all the titles of the albums in order, and you'll see little hidden message, like playing it backwards, playing the record backwards. It's the kind of my version of playing the records backwards. Yeah, it's not anything satanic, you know what I mean? Just write all your answers down and you'll see. Alright, where are we up to? Question number 9. Easy. It's easy, isn't it? 1989 hip hop. I'm looking at my notes. Debut album. Loads of samples. Samples by famous sample by one of the most mentioned bands in the shop. You know it, right? Okay, getting up to question 10. No, don't sing. Get copyright. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to go with this. Alright, you ready? This again, once I give you a clue, it's pretty obvious. Alright, where are we? Question 10, we're nearly there. See if I can get it in 12 minutes. So, I nearly started singing one of the songs on the album then. This is 1991. Would you believe it's a metal album? It is metal. It is none more black. It's metal. It debuted at number 1 bestseller for this band. Boom. Yes, nearly there. I went to see them that year and they were most metal. Alright, this one's a little bit harder. The last two, I think this one's a bit harder, but the last one should be alright. Okay, last two. So, I'm trying to get to the different genres. There's obviously all stuff I've got for sale in the shop. So this is question 11. 1978. Can you see that? Minimalist electronic album. Kind of leader in this field. Definitely a whole genre was named after the music he's created. Big clue. And particularly from this album. And this is the first of 4 in this series for this artist. Alright? Yeah, you just need the title, okay? And then, what's the last one? Can you believe it? I'm going to have to again do... Yeah, I'll do the bottom. Alright, so this is going to be the bottom... Hello. This is going to be the bottom right hand... Got my cup of tea here. The bottom right hand part of this album. Let's have a quick cup of tea before the last one. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, you ready? Here we go, last one. Ooh, 1987. 1987 hard rock. What can you say? If I give you any more clues, you obviously just get it because the cover's very distinct, and super influential artist. And I'm surprised to see that most of this was recorded with like machines rather than live band. I was quite surprised. And superheroes feature heavily. Alright, go back, pause them, write your answers down. Hopefully after this video I'll be able to put up round 2, so I'll film all the videos and then I'll get round 2 put up and you can do 1, 2 and 3 if you want. I think there's going to be overall 42 questions because 42. And then jot your answers down and don't be a clever clogs because nobody likes a clever clogs, and don't bother coming me telling whether you got them right or not. I don't really care. It's a service for you guys out there. So good luck with those and stand by for the next question. I'm going to go sort your printer out. See you later, bye.